Now we're going to learn how to set up our meeting channels. To do this, we want to click the three dots next to our class name and click Add a Channel. These are going to be listed in alphanumeric order. So I'm going to use a special character, and I'm going to use the dash and call this Meeting Recordings. This is where I want all of my students to be able to find all of the meeting recordings for my live sessions. So this is what I'll put in the description. This channel will have all recordings and I want this to be automatically visible for everyone. I'm now going to add another one, and this is where I'm going to actually schedule my meetings, and I'm going to be calling this live class sessions. This can be visible in everyone's channel list, and this is the channel where live class sessions will and I will add that channel there. You could add these are standard channels. We will get to this a little bit later where we can learn the difference between a standard and a private channel. The downside with a private channel is that you cannot, from the calendar, schedule the meetings to occur inside of there. You can do a meet now, but it's a little tricky with the recording feature and then how that will get shared. So we are not going to be using that at all. Now that I have my three channels, the general channel, my live class sessions, and my meeting recordings, I'm going to schedule some of my live class sessions for the entire semester. I'm going to click on my calendar and go up to the top right where it says New Meeting and click Schedule Meeting. This is going to be my first hour class, and this is with Mr. Curtis. I have some students inside of here, and I want them to join. So I want middle school students 1 out of the 4 that I have in my class to be entered inside of there. All right, now I'm going to change this to start tomorrow, and I want this to be the first hour, so 8:15, and I want this to conclude at 8:58 a.m. I will want it to repeat, not weekly, but we're going to, once you click weekly, you can click on custom, and then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I will set up a different recurring one for our Wednesday schedule. To end this, I'm going to end this at the end of the semester because this is going to be just a semester class for me. Click on the 25th, maybe change that to the week before, and click save. Now that it is, I can put some notes inside of here, but now that it is kind of created, I can designate where I want this meeting to occur. So I will go down to my test class and click on the live class sessions. I will then click send. Now my classes are populating throughout the entire semester. But what I want to do is I want to set some restrictions that are going to be enforced throughout the whole entire semester. So to do that, I click on the meeting one more time, and I will click on meeting options if you are on a PC. If you are on a Mac like me, it will default opening in Safari, which is not compatible yet. So I will do a right click and click copy link, open up on Chrome, paste my link, and here is where I have some features that I want to enforce. By default, anyone in our organization can bypass the lobby. We want only me. That way, you can start your meeting at the beginning. Once all of your students are ready, you then can admit all those students that are online. That way, there's less classroom management that needs to take place, both virtually as well as in person. You probably want to be the only one who can present. I'm going to click save, and that will occur every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday until December 18th. And now I am here and can click on my teams, go to my live class sessions, and here is my session. And now I'll show you what it looks like on a student device as well as what it looks like from the teacher. So on my iPad, I have logged in as middle school student 1 inside of Teams. I'm going to click on my calendar and I can see my first hour class is right there. And as the student, I'm going to click join just to show you what this looks like. Turn off the sound and click join. As you can see, it says someone in the meeting should let you in soon. This means that I haven't even started the meeting. Therefore, students can't get in as well. So I'm going to click on this meeting and click on join, get myself prepared, maybe give myself a little blurred out background, which we will have only no virtual background and virtual background available even for students and teachers as well. Click on join. And here I am. I can click the participants link and you'll see that there is somebody that's waiting in the lobby. If it's one student, you will be able just to click the checkbox here. If you have multiple students, an admit all button will appear there. So I'm going to admit the middle school student. And the middle school student is muted and is able to see you right here. So for here, we're going to start the recording, and perhaps you want to put something in the conversation. So, how are you feeling today? The student will see with their, your join does it. I have started the session. Up on the top, there is the chat icon. And they have posted inside of there as well. One thing to note and something to remind all of the students is that whatever they post inside of the chat is going to be there forever. So if they do have a question, they can put it directly in there. You'll also be able to add several different forms. So an instant quiz that you might have or a quiz that you've had, you can give to your students in person or through this link right here. All right, now what I'm going to do is, instead of just hanging up, we don't want to just hang up, otherwise we will leave the students inside of the class. They will still be as an attendee and won't have complete control. But what we will want to do, so even if I hang up, the recording is still going on. So even if students are messing around, the recording's still going on. What we want to do is we will click the 3 buttons and we will want to click on the end the meeting. After, we'll get a attendance list. So we will click on download attendance list. If you have not set the permissions for them to be in the lobby and you forgot, you can always click on this link, which will go to the web browser, and you'll be able to change those meetings, which will be enforced before they arrive. I'm going to download the attendance report. See you later, kids. I'm going to stop the recording. Or if you automatically just end the meeting, what this will do is it will stop the recording right away as well. So I'm ending the meeting and it's gone from my students deal. And that live class will be right here, and it will always have the transcription. So what did you write? What did a student write? This will also be available inside of the chat. So if you come to your calendar, and you can see this chat right here. It's a little bit easier to see. You can click on the details of the meeting, update them as you need, update the meeting options, all that you need. If you happen to make a mistake with your meeting, you can do a right click and click cancel, and you can just do one of them, or you can do all of them. So this will cancel all of the series of my meetings that we had. What it won't do is it won't get rid of the live class session. So the live class session will be located as a stream link right here. So if you want to simplify where your meetings will be, what you can do is you can go to office.com and click on all apps, and you'll see we have stream. And if I go to my content, my videos, I'll see that this is my class right here. So if I want to get a link, I can share and get a link, copy that link, and go back to my meeting recordings and either just post the stream link. There it is. And maybe put the date as well and change this into an announcement. Monday, August 17 class. And then click send. So that is how you will set up your meeting channels, as well as scheduling a meeting, getting the recordings, and posting them in a little simpler way. Otherwise, if you don't want to post them in a more simple way, the recordings will be live right here when they are done uploading. So I'm back here in my live class sessions, and my video has processed. It is done there, and it's also located right here.